Hey projectors, Bangers here again. Today's project or review is on this Iseki diesel cabbed air conditioned mower. Whew, what a mower. So we're out today, we're out at Gunnedah. We're 20 minutes west of Gunnedah at my cousin Andy's place, his lovely wife. They're crop farmers out here at Malali. And so yeah, they've had us out for the long weekend, and he walks me past this thing and I said, hold on a minute, what's this? This is his mower, right? It's great. Now, you gotta understand it's hot out here and all that, and they get going with they've got a lot to mow, about 5 or so acres just in lawn alone that he's mowing. So if you know your mowers, the Isekis, or they're Iseki as I call it, because Iseki is Japanese, and they were out of Japan started in the 1920s, 1930s, revolutionizing the agricultural situation in Japan, and then they put that out to the world. You know, the Japanese, they're incredible manufacturers, and they come up with these types of things. So this, they're doing small stuff, you know, 50, 60 horsepower and below. So this is an SF370. So it's a 2.5 litre turbo diesel. And it's, at the moment, he's running a 72-inch cutting deck on the front, out the front mower deck, which is pretty cool. You can see that here. We're going to go into it here and give you a look at some of the features. I think the first thing you can note is the ride where the rider sits, the driver sits, and the fully enclosed cab with the air conditioner. Now, I've done a lot of mowing in my life, and I would have dreamed about having a cabbed mower. Okay, but fair enough, you got this as a deal. That's pretty cool. So this mower's running about 27-30 kilometers an hour max speed. So they've got a double hydrostatic drive. The prime mover really just is powering the hydrostatic drive, and then it's got PTO, constant PTO to the drive deck. It's got 3 blades on the front with the out front deck, and it's a floating ride deck. So I just had a burn on this before, which is fantastic. So we'll get in and I'll give you a quick show of some of the details in here. So like we said, fully enclosed cab, which is pretty cool. And you know, it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got an easy ride seat, which is a KAB seat, which is great. You know, all your truckies out there will know about those. I thought it'd be a little bit top heavy, but it's actually sitting right over these big wheels at the front. And like I said, it's got the big deck out the front. He's mowing, you know, 72 inches at a time, which is absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, we've got all the crop country here, but they've also got a lot of lawn that they're keeping up here as well. So, really nice property. So, yeah, I'll bring us around and give you a look. So as we were saying before, the deck here, 72 inches wide. It's got 3 separate blades. Now they're belt driven, but it's driven by this central gearbox here with the PTO that comes from the transfer case there. He was saying, it's really good. It's got a lot of power. It doesn't stop. It doesn't. You know, he's got new blades on it. He did have the mulching set of blades on, but what he found was it wasn't good. It was only a fair weather mower with the mulching blades on. So he switched them to direct throw blades, and he said, yeah, it's perfect for doing what he needs to do and throwing out to the side even when it's wet and it's a bit gunky. So yeah, he's running the light on the front for mowing at night, which is pretty cool. The chute here is a bit dinged up, which that's every single mower on the planet. And then yeah, so just bring your rack here. Here's all the gear for the air conditioner up the top here, and I'll just give you a look under here. So here's that power turbo diesel, really little compact thing here, very, very simple. I think the Japanese, that's a real credit to them. They mean business when it comes to manufacturing, and they yeah, it's great. Interesting to note, it was obviously, I'm not sure where he got this, but it's got a rated rollover ROPS and FROPS canopy on it, which is pretty cool. So we're going to give it we're going to get in here and give it a bit of a drive. Okay, so some of the controls here. This is great. You can, yeah, it's got a fair bit of adjustment. It's got front windscreen pop. It's got a windscreen wiper. It's got a bunch of bells and whistles on it. Throttle here. Start forward and reverse, side by side, forward and reverse, which is super handy. You got your dual brake over the side here. Park lock here, which is fantastic. So we'll start her up and we'll get into it. It's got 4-wheel drive of all things. So here we go. 4-wheel drive. Bring up onto the revs here. Make sure this is coming around. Yeah. There we go. So you can see there, you can bring the front of the machine up, engage it down, and then it just floats, right? So here we go. Give us a go at the top speed here. That's fair moving. That's fair going. Got the air conditioning controls up here, which is pretty sweet. So that's going to be beautiful for him in the summer. And then this here's the cutting, the cutters to come on. So we're going to give it about 2,000 RPM here. It's got the quick wheel here, which is fantastic. So yeah, we'll get right into it. The pump breaks off. We'll put the deck down. We'll engage the cutters. There they go. Beautiful. Quick check of where we're going. And here we go. Great top speed, it's throwing out grass, it's fantastic. Pretty comfortable riding. Here we go. Got a really good ride to it. Feels like it'd be unbalanced, but it's not. It's really good. That's excellent. What a mower. You saw there. The other thing I wanted to mention is the deck. I remember then the deck is offset to the left, so it's quite good for getting up close to trees and things like that. So there you have it. You saw it mowing there. It's a weapon of a thing. It's 72 inches wide. I could even feel the cab getting cool as I was just cruising around then. So there you go. The Iseki SF370. I thought you'd like that. I reckon that's pretty cool. Yeah, so happy mowing. Happy projecting.
Bang it. Said the name wrong.
What did I say before?